G'day everybody, welcome back to another day at Mother's Ruin. Had visitors all weekend, which has been great, some time away from here, but today just been out planting some more trees, so I'll show you what we've got and where we've put them, and yeah, get out of the sun. It's going to be 38 I think today, which is about 100 Fahrenheit, so hot and windy and not much fun. So we're getting it done early and we'll keep charging on. So in this patch here, there's 12 yellow box gums. They're a bit challenging to see, but they're in here. So there's one there, one here, one down over there, and there's 9 through this spot. And the reason I put them in here is I want to try and screen this area. So I've got a big tree here behind me, put a screen in here, and the shed's going to go back up in there. So it's just a little piece of ground that needed rehab. Nature will find a way to fill it in, but I'm always happy to help. And if we come back down this way, I'll just show you these other ones. It's a very, 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 very warm day. It's only about 9 o'clock in the morning, but it's going to be horrible. So what we did on the weekend is we replaced any of the silver dollars that were dead in the exotics patch and extended it a little bit. So now we have 4 full rows, or virtually full rows, so 4 full rows up the hill to the tank. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we ended up replacing about 16 trees. We replaced fully this watering line. The one that was in there was blocked. Couldn't work out where it was. So we've replaced this watering line and extended it from about up there down to here. So this patch is now full again. We also put trees up through the bush to the tank. This morning, put 4 yellow box gums just in this little waterway here, so just to define the roadway. Coming across this way, so this is a juniper patch here. This is going to be a roadway, and then we've put yellow box gums through to this magnificent tree. 3 on, so there's 8 here, 3 on the other side, and then we've done all the way down the waterway. I've also pegged this morning this top patch. I'll get 4 rows of something in here. Not sure yet whether we'll put silver dollars in this part, because it's only 4 little short rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, or juniper. It's flexible, because what I want to do is bring these rows out to this road here. So we actually have a road here that runs up to this back patch. I've also put yellow box gums all the way down the creek to the fence line on both sides. They're going to grow, we'll get to them later. But this roadway here is the exit point from the exotics patch, and then eventually, once we get some rain, I'm hoping to turn this top patch here into something, either junipers or silver dollars. Got a few trees that are dead, and then this path here we're going to have, hopefully, because I've got a dozer coming soon, a tiny home up in there somewhere eventually. But I'll plant all of this. This tree will stay, that one will stay, that useless one will disappear. It's a long way off, but yeah, start planting now, get the structure in place. It'll be good. So the other job I have to do this morning is plant the last of the silver dollars around the other side. I've got 24 dead ones in the big patch. I've got 8 replacements. I'll stick them in and we'll just charge on. So, but it's good exercise if nothing else. So I'll go around there, car's over there, I'll walk back to the car, jump in and away we go. And you can tell it's been a busy weekend. did clean up the salve. I've had 4 flat tyres in 4 days, so need to have a bit of a tidy up, but let's go put those in the ground before they get tired. Righto, tank set at about half throttle. This tap's open, so that's going to fill up and drain hopefully 2,000 litres while I do this job. So we've lost 24 out of 129 trees in this patch, and I think it's mostly because the drip line just doesn't quite get to the bottom of the tree. So what I've done, hopefully by turning that tank on, the system will fill up. I'll be able to see where the drips are, and I'll be able to replace some trees. I'm going to concentrate on the bottom half for now, just because that's where the trees are. I've got 3 big silver dollars. One's going to come back up in this row this afternoon. It's a bit cooler, and if I've got a couple of dead ones on the end, which I think I have, that one's still good. I've got a couple of other big silver dollars to go on the ends, and they're the ones I'm going to chop off and see what they do. So you're supposed to be able to chop a silver dollar off about this far up the ground. So this one here, for example, is still alive, so I won't be replacing that, but it's struggling, so we'll keep an eye on it. Doesn't help when someone pulls its cover off and folds it up. So we'll find 8 trees that are deceased and we'll replace them. Tools of the trade, makes it a bit easier. It was alive. It was alive. You watch, I won't be able to find 8 trees now. So that one's definitively dead. So I'll walk through, I'll find these trees, and we'll plant a few. So I found 8 in 3 rows. Easy enough. Just going to make sure that I put them back on the drip line. Do a bit of gardening. So I'll do this one-handed. So planting one-handed is not possible, but that's life. I'll just leave that as is. Plant the rest and give them a drink and be done with it. But this is the problem. They look good, but dead as. So don't matter, it's part of the fun. Alright, get the rest of them in, wrap it up, go home and find something else to do. Okay, so all the trees are planted, bar the big 3 for this afternoon. Tanks are just doing their thing. Pardon me. That'll wrap it up. So back to work tomorrow for 8 more days. Rain scheduled Tuesday and Saturday and Sunday. So hopefully we can get back out next break and do some tractoring. But until then, from out here in the bush watering the trees, you be good, have a great week, and I'll see you next time.